I have announced effective immediately, we will draw down 700 people effective today. 700 law enforcement personnel. We have also fully integrated CBP personnel into the ICRO team structure under one unified chain of command. Not two chains of command, there'd be one chain of command here. Any large enforcement operation I've ever been involved with, there's one chain of command, and that's where we're moving forward. During my press conference last week, I announced that moving forward, ICE will be conducting targeted immigration enforcement operations, like ICE has traditionally done for decades, based on reasonable suspicion to question and detain. ICE will conduct these operations and transnational criminal organization investigations with a focus on national security and public safety. I want to be clear. Just because you prioritize public safety threats don't mean we forget about everybody else. We will
Hey, you touch me?
I didn't touch you.
You touch me?
I didn't touch you.
You touch me?
It's all on camera.
You touch me?
It's all on camera. It's all on camera.
You touch me?
It's all on camera.
You're making contact.
It's all.
You touched
I didn't
me,
touch
right?
nobody.
Yes, you did.
I'm over there recording everything.
Hey, you sure did.
I'm recording.
No, easy.
I'm recording.
You touch me?
I'm recording.
That's okay. I'll put you on the ground right now.
Put me on the ground. Go back to work. Yep.
Cut it and show to her.
I will.
Cut the video and show to her.
I will.
Cut it and
I
show to
will.
her. Cut the video
will.
and show to her.
I will.
Cut it and show to her. You see how you do to me?
Go to work. Good boy.
As a law enforcement, tell them how to behave with the law enforcement. I didn't touch
I'm
him.
recording
He touched
him.
me. Is that okay? If
I'm
I touch
recording
you, is that okay?
I didn't see that.
Okay,
I saw
he
you
has the
grab
video.
him.
He has the video. Show her.
I saw you grab him.
Okay, show
He
the,
just
watch
had
the
his
video.
camera up.
Okay, watch it. Watch right now. Watch the video.
Before I file a police report for assault.
Let's cut it. Okay, let's go. You make
All right, come on,
Ma'am?
let's go.
Sir, I was
Ma'am,
recording.
he has the
He's been
video.
mad the entire time.
Watch the
You
video.
can videotape me. My camera's
No,
rolling.
him. Watch the
Come
video.
on, let's go.
Watch the video.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you apologized? Did you plan to apologize to the family of Alex Peretti
For what?
for, labeling him an assassin with ill intent?
Well, again, I just described to you what I said about Alex Peretti, which is that he's a guy who showed up with ill intent to an ICE protest.
No, but if it is
he's
determined,
a guy,
if it's determined that his civil rights were violated by this FBI investigation, will you apologize to that?
so if this hypothetical leads to that hypothetical leads to another
it's a real
hypothetical,
case.
This is a preschool, you stupid motherfuckers!
Move my car! I am disabled! I have a brain injury!
Stay back.
I am autistic and I have a brain injury! Put me down! I was just trying to get...
All the agents downstairs, they didn't know what was going on. They was even shocked that I was back into custody. First they was like, Harrison, please come outside, we want to talk to you. I was like, no, for what? I just checked in like a week ago, so I know I'm good. Do you have a warrant? They said, no, we don't have a warrant. I was like, okay, go come back with a warrant, and I'll let you in. I could probably say like 10 or 15 ICE agents and cars in the front. Everybody on the block was outside.
What warrant? Wait.
The ICE agents are weird, man. They took trophy pictures with their personal phones. One stood by me on the right side of me, one stood on the left side of me, and they went like thumbs up and took pictures with their personal phones. And I wasn't the only one they did that to. They did that to everybody and then took me in the building to booking, pat me down, then cut the bracelet off.
They actually called his cell phone, and I answered, and she's like, "Where's Garrison?" And I'm like, "Huh?" She's like, "Where's Garrison? He doesn't have his ankle monitor on. Where is he?" And I was like, "You took him." And she's like, "I'm not even in Minnesota."
So the
She was
department that is responsible for monitoring you all of these past 17 years didn't even know
where he was.
Everybody in the holding tank has shackles on. So imagine trying to walk around everybody with shackles on. You got to use the bathroom in front of everybody.
Seems like the whole point was humiliation, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
And I said, like, how can y'all deport me? And I've been following all these instructions for all these years. And the guy was like, it's above my pay grade. Got home, my family was there, gave everybody hugs, and we just
We actually went to the neighbors to thank them. It was late at night.
I was supposed to go check in the next day. I wake up in the morning, we drive to the Whipple building. They come out, say, I'm being taken back into custody.
He was able to call me, and I could hear them in the background like, why is he here? They did not know what was going on, like why he was back, why he was rearrested.
where it's clear that one part of ICE is doing something, but the other part of ICE has no idea what's going on. And it's that other part of ICE that was the ones that were responsible for your order of supervision. There's always been a systematic way of doing a deportation if that's going to happen. And it just seems that there's no systems here. Somebody said we have to make we have to make a symbol of Mr. Gibson, and so just do whatever it takes to do it. There was no systematic order of how things normally happen in the right process.
With that one, it comes from the gun. What's wrong? Put him on the ground. It's coming from war. What's wrong? I don't like Andy by license. It's coming from war. My uniform is right there. No, he's taking it, man. My permission over there. My uniform is right there. What's wrong? I want you to look at my
Okay, we need help.
working with the government.
They want to arrest me, guys, so... Oh, hey, don't shoot at my window!
Open the door. Open the door.
What the f***? You guys are gonna... What the f***? They're gonna break my window, guys, please. They're gonna take me to MDC, guys. They're gonna try to arrest me. This is insane. I can't believe this is happening, guys. Lord, please, protect me, Lord, please. Guys, I don't trust them. They're gonna break the windows. They're insane. You guys, they're gonna let this happen? These are unbelievable. These are unbelievable. Guys, I'm getting out, okay? Guys, my keys are in the car, please. Oh, they broke my window. You're breaking my window, guys. I'm a U.S. citizen. It's insane. Insane. This guy's breaking my window, guys. They're gonna try to arrest me. I was unlocking the door.
What are you doing?
23-year-old Elzon Lemus was in his work van with a coworker when they were pulled over by ICE agents in Westbury.
What's up, guys? Let me see your ID, please.
Lemus was born and raised in New York and was stunned.
I felt like my rights were just like out the window, and like it's like that. It felt like I didn't have anything.
And what's this for?
What's that?
What's this for?
Because you look like somebody woke up for.
Looking for?
Yeah.
Attorney Fred Brewington says this case is an example of profiling.
Unless there is an articulable basis upon which there is a reason to ask someone for their identification, which this officer did not provide upon a request. There's a concern there.
Let me see your ID, please.
What is this for, though?
All right, this is gonna go one of two ways here. Okay. I need to see your ID. If you're not the guy I'm looking for, you're not the guy I'm looking for.
So who are you actually looking for? Because it's definitely not us.
Well, listen, if it's not you, then it's not your business who we're looking for, right? If I'm looking for you, do you want me broadcasting your business to everybody else in the world? No.
Lemus was taken out of the car, handcuffed for about 25 minutes while the ICE agents searched him. When they found his ID, they let him go.
They just left pretty upset because they couldn't take us.
We reached out to ICE for comment but have not heard back.
Do you have a specific warrant to look for anybody? Do you have a particular warrant to look for anybody? So I'm the elected official. My name is Jake Efros. I am the city council person right here in Jersey City.
Listen, there's nothing that you're going to say that's going to prevent us from doing our job. Just letting you know. So you're wasting your time. You're wasting
your time. Okay, what is your job?
No, we're ICE. Okay, clearly we're marked. All right. So I'm just letting you know. You can continue talking, but we're not going to answer any questions. So just stay there. You can observe. You can do whatever you want. Just don't interfere. Are we cool?
Okay. What is the?
I'm not going to tell you anything else.
Do you have a warrant?
We don't need a warrant, bro. Stop getting that in your head. That's it. Okay. That's it.
What is your job today? Are you just looking for anybody in particular? You have no idea who you took, huh? You're just picking up random guys, you're profiling random guys down there, you profiled a U.S. citizen. You don't care. You're just picking people up, right? You don't have warrants for their arrest. Yo, stay away from my neighbor. 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 We have the legal right to record. We have the legal right to record. You better stay away from my neighbor.
I just said, we are Native, we're Native American, we are U.S. citizens, and it just didn't matter.
You help us! We're citizens! Beto, get your ID! Okay! Okay! Stop! Ah! Okay, Beto! Ow!
Can you explain what happened last week?
Yeah, this was literally just the day before when Renee Good got shot. I was just freaked out. Like, they didn't want to stop nowhere where nobody would see, you know. It felt like I was getting kidnapped. Like they literally rushed me out of my auntie's car and handcuffed me, threw me in their car, and tried to keep me down, put my hoodie up. And they don't even care if you got your identification. They'll take you. Like, they're just evil people. I didn't think I had nothing to worry about because I was a U.S. citizen. You know, I'm half Mexican, half Native. You know, that didn't matter though to them.
How does it feel to be stopped by federal immigration agents as a Native American?
We thought we were safe. You are from here. We are Native. We are the original. Don't be scared. They can't do anything. Can't touch us. We are untouchable. Seeing what had happened to us and to my nephew, we are a nobody to these agents. About a month prior, I was driving over here and I was coming up to a stop and I didn't know it was ICE agents, and they were, and they started yelling and I rolled my window a little and I said, "What?" And he said, "Coming for you." And I said, "I'm Native American." And he says, "Yeah, you're next." Any immigrant, I can imagine the fear that they are living.
5-year-old Liam Ramos is said to be in poor health after being detained by ICE with his dad. A school official has reported speaking to his mum, who said Liam has stomach pain, is vomiting, has a fever, and he no longer wants to eat. He's been photographed by a congressman at a detention centre in Texas, who says Liam keeps asking about the hat and the backpack that are in the picture. I think they took that from
Caught on Ring camera, watches a man pointing what looks like a gun and yelling at a passing pickup, stops the driver and orders him to get out at gunpoint, claiming to be a police officer. The driver, a 17-year-old local student leaving a party. The man running after the truck, ID'd as 46-year-old Gerardo Rodriguez of Temecula. But attorney Greg Kirikosian says Rodriguez is no police officer. People who know him say he's an ICE agent. The Riverside County Sheriff's Department says within hours, deputies arrested Rodriguez and searched his home.
Apparently this gentleman here is a police officer at Hanover Police Department,
just outside of Chicago.
A suburban Chicago police officer was left stunned when ICE agents arrested him after officials discovered he was living in the United States illegally.
So how long have you been a police officer?
Radul Bojovic from Montenegro was off duty on Thursday morning when he was approached by ICE and handcuffed in a parking lot in Rolling Meadows.
You had work authorization? You were able to carry a firearm?
No.
But on duty you could?
Correct.
Wow.
The Department of Homeland Security said Bojovic had overstayed a B-2 tourist visa and was supposed to have left.
I worry about my family.
I plan to after work.
Wait, why do you worry about your family, man? Honestly,
I'm driving around. I'm exercising my right to record video.
You can record, but why? Tell me why you're doing it. What is your logic?
Because it's my right. I love driving
Who
around
do you think you're saving?
on a nice day.
Who do you think you're saving?
My neighbors and my community.
Really worry about the kids. It seems like you have a few. Because now you're going to be under arrest, and your freedom and your rights are going to be violated.
And just be clear, it's like, yes, you're more than welcome to drive around. You're more than welcome to record. It's the following us, and then if we're trying to do enforcement action and you interfere with that, that's interfering.
Oh, I know not to interfere. I'll just be there and record. So everyone knows that everything that's happening is legal.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
We're talking about like the whistles and horn honking, which I know you haven't honked your horn. Thank you. But what is it?
I did not honk my horn.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, so it's mainly that kind of stuff.
I mean, honestly, man. Don't you have something better else to do?
No, this is my day off, actually. This is the best thing I can be doing with my time.
You never know what you're going to get involved with.
They really have the nerve to ask her why she's doing what she's doing and who she thinks she's saving. That is unreal. The audacity of these people.
This is ridiculous. I don't know how to go live on Facebook, so I'm just going to record this this nonsense. Embarrassed as an American. I hope I don't get arrested. I'm embarrassed as an American. I want everybody to hear me. I'm embarrassed as an American to see what's going on in this Uber lot. Embarrassed. Embarrassed as an American. You got it. I know I have white girl privilege, so I don't care. I got white girl privilege. I get it. I get it. I get it. Because this is absolutely ridiculous. This is embarrassing as an American. What? They won't do it with the mask on. Of course not. Of course not. This is absolutely embarrassing. A checkpoint at the Uber lot right now, going over all these people's IDs.
We need to let people understand that ICE is arresting citizens. Okay? And you might say, oh, well, this only happens once in a while and it's no big deal. Well, first of all, even if it happens just once, it's a big deal. Again, if it's happening to even just one U.S. citizen, or even if it's just happening to immigrants and their rights are being violated, that's bad for all of us. Okay? So it's a big deal. And then secondly, it's happening more than just once or twice, right? This kind of thing is happening and we just don't see about it.
So I'm back outside after this cold weather. I think I had part of the flu, but I'm back at it again. This segment again, we talk about the ICE agents and how the ICE agents have been treating people and arresting people and knocking on people's doors and barging in their house. And their attitude disgusting and nasty. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But I'm gonna say one thing. Why can't this administration, even though we know you're targeting only the blue states, why you gotta have 3,000 agents in the city where you can just say, listen, we're gonna send 150 agents down to your state. We want to coordinate those criminals and illegal people that's here illegally and criminals that's been to court or we looking for them. Why can't you coordinate it like that? Why everything gotta be, y'all just come here and tear gas people, terrorize people and do what you want to do? But we know why. We all know. Smart people know why. You know, as I sit back and look, and I'm gonna tell you about, as I sit back and look, you're targeting other states, but you're not doing you're doing a little too much. The Epstein files are still out here, but y'all throw some of these things against the wall. News media can't keep up. And to me, it's more racist than anything else. But we're always going to have the MAGA talking about, well, you know, but Obama deported this many people. Yeah, but they wasn't out here terrorizing people in the street, taking this away and taking that away, and there's always something. Always. Now you're trying to interrupt the midterm election. But I want you people to really sit down here, and y'all need to get smart. Because a lot of y'all think y'all just smart because you use words with more than 9 letters, thinking that make you intelligent. No, it makes you dumb. Okay? It really makes you dumb. Because you're not putting out facts. If you're still thinking that Alex Peretta assaulted those agents, there's something wrong with you. Something is really wrong with you. And then to come to find out, two if they Mexican, Border Patrol killed him. I'm trying to figure out, y'all been talking about MS-13 and all these people. How come y'all ain't been arresting none of them? Now you want to go in Ohio now and go after the people of Somalia. A lot of y'all done lost your health care. Affordable Care Act and Obamacare was the same thing. Because y'all just listen to stupidity. See, the reason why they got rid of the short yellow school bus decades ago, because a lot of y'all was really on those buses with helmets. And y'all was able to fit in with the regular general population of Americans who didn't belong on those buses. And now, you sit up here knowing that you're paying more for everything and y'all in denial. But I tell you what, it's up to you. This is Van Silk with common sense. I have common sense. And I know right from wrong in a heartbeat. I know about fact checking and checking information. So if you think there's just one platform that have all the true information, that's just his narrative, a dictatorship, or authoritarian, a narcissist. If they did the Don Lemon, you know what's wrong. See, y'all don't want to speak up on what's right. You only want to speak up on what fits your narrative. But I tell you what, a lot of y'all gonna be going to jail. And I can't wait till that day happens. Y'all make sure y'all get out and vote for the midterm elections Tuesday, November 3rd. It's not that far away. It's just far. I'll be back.
These cards, I hold one up here, have a history of being used by white supremacist groups to intimidate people of color. Death cards is what they call them. This week, families in Eagle County, Colorado experienced another type of cruelty that fits into this administration's playbook. They found death cards held up in the cars, in the automobiles of their family members who were taken away by ICE agents. These cards, I hold one up here, have a history of being used by white supremacist groups to intimidate people of color. Death cards is what they call them. These cards found in Colorado had the address and the phone number of the Aurora ICE detention facility printed on them. Aurora is a sister city, neighboring city to Denver. Now imagine just for a second that you haven't heard from your brother, your sister, and when you finally find their empty, abandoned car, it has one of these death cards sitting in the driver's seat. I mean, this is cruelty for the sake of cruelty. And it fits into the troubling pattern that we're seeing come from some of the top officials in the White House. Now, this morning I voted against government funding that would have handed billions of dollars to DHS. Continuing to fund ICE while federal officers terrorize our cities and kill people is unconscionable. We need to stop ICE officers beating Americans, killing Americans, arresting Americans without due process, taking away the civil rights of Americans. The overhaul of ICE that we're demanding is common sense.
I will tell you this, brother.
What?
You know, I will tell you this. You raise your voice, I raise your voice.
If I raise my voice, you'll erase my...
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Are you serious? You said if I raise my...
No tiene nada para estar utilizando. No tiene nada.
We have some major news. The ICE agents who killed Alex Preddy have now been identified, despite Donald Trump and his regime trying to cover up their names. The two federal immigration agents who fired on Alex Preddy are identified in government records as Border Patrol agent Jesus Ochoa and Customs and Border Protection Officer Raimundo Gutierrez. The records viewed by ProPublica list Ochoa, 43, and Gutierrez, 35, as the shooters during the deadly encounter last weekend that left Preddy dead. Both men were assigned to Operation Metro Surge, which was the immigration crackdown across the city of Minneapolis. And of course, CBP, which employs both men, has so far refused to release their names and has disclosed few other facts about the deadly incident. So far, Donald Trump, Kristi Noem, Stephen Miller, all of those people have been protecting both of these men. But please, help their names go viral. Jesus Ochoa and Raimundo Gutierrez, those are who killed Alex Preddy. ProPublica did a great job with that article on finding out who they are, but seriously, those names need to go viral.
Do you have any idea how racist it is to blow a whistle at workers that are probably legal? You're just alerting them that ICE is here and they're probably legal. That's very racist.
Good morning, sirs. Are you guys law enforcement? I just noticed what law enforcement are you guys with? What law enforcement are you guys with? Are you guys ICE? Are you guys Immigrations and Customs Enforcement? Well, you actually legally have to identify yourself if you are ICE. You legally have to identify yourself if you are ICE. You legally have to identify yourself if you are ICE. What is your name and badge number? You legally have to identify yourself if you're ICE. You legally have to identify yourself if you're ICE. You legally have to identify yourself if you're ICE. Good morning, officer. How are you? You legally have to identify yourself if you're ICE. Good morning, officer. I just asked these officers to identify themselves if they're Immigrations and Customs Enforcement, and they're saying nothing, which they legally have to identify their name and...
I'm back. Now, I know y'all been watching some of this stuff here. The sad part about this here, it don't mean anything until it affects you, until it hits your doorstep, until it hits home. Now, you'll make sure you'll go to my channels on rumble.com. It's Common Sense with Van Silk. TikTok, Common Sense with Van Silk. YouTube, Common Sense with Van Silk. YouTube is suppressing my segments. It's okay. A lot of your people out here worrying about the wrong things. Stop the challenges. Stop the stupidity. get on your brain wave of being a smart American. This is just the beginning of what's going to come. They're going to try to cause an insurrection. They're going to try to cause violence in the streets. A lot of y'all are out there doing unnecessary stuff. And I feel some of y'all should just stay home. Some of y'all are paid actors. Yeah, we know. But I know one thing. When it's all done and said, karma is going to play a big role. A lot of you Republicans are sitting on your hands, doing nothing. But everything is always about the Democrats. It's funny. When Congress was shut down, y'all want to blame the Democrats, and they're not even running Congress. It's the Republicans. The big bill is going to scrape your ass against the wall. You see, some of y'all think y'all intelligent, y'all use these words. I just feel sorry for a lot of y'all. You don't know the pain and agony that you cause the majority of Americans, because all of y'all here are on stolen land. All you Europeans. This ain't your country. A lot of y'all got dual citizenship. How you gonna tell the Native Americans to go home? They are home. It's all right as long as y'all could just steal. It's all right when you could just make money while sitting in the White House. It's all right to tell people this is not what happened and we all could see with our own eyes, but y'all trying to change the narrative. So could you imagine all these years when there was no video and the police and these law enforcement just wrote what they want to frame people? But it's all good. ICE agents, this is just like crazy. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. America looks like a third world country. I can tell you that much. And you got people that's not really true Americans. Look what they doing. They think their day is not gonna come, but look what they doing. This is Common Sense with Van Silk. I'll talk to you later.